Comment says there's no audio. First comment says I'm here. I got the audio, y'all. My bad. It's been over 260 days since I've done one of these. I didn't realize it was that long. This camera angle works. This camera angle works. I love this side. Ooh. I used to rule the world. Seas would rise when I gave the word. Now in the morning I sleep alone. Sweep the streets I used to rule. In Jerusalem bells are ringing. Roman cavalry choirs are singing. Be my mirror, my sword, my shield. Missionaries in a foreign field. And for some reason I can't explain. Once you're gone, it was never. Once you're gone, it was never an honest word. That was when I ruled the world. Oh, 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 oh. Okay. All right. Thanks, Ashley. Vanessa was good. Welcome to another Pop the Balloon or Find Love live react from Joseph Solomon on Flights and Feelings. It's been a minute. I'm not going to stay long because I got to go hoop tonight. Every Thursday night, I go play basketball, keep these knees fresh, you feel me? I haven't watched one of these in a long time. I haven't watched one since we've done a live stream, and I've seen some clips come across my thing. I don't really know. All I know is that Arlette Amuli is getting that moolah because she has sold the rights to Pop the Balloon or Find Love to Netflix. Which is crazy. It makes sense though. This thing it's blown up on Instagram, TikTok, obviously YouTube. She has sold the rights to Netflix. I don't know how that works because she's still dropping new episodes. A new one just dropped yesterday. And guess who's going to be the host? It's not Arlette. It's going to be Yvonne Orji. Did not know. PG stand up. I just saw you. I won't tell you where I saw her. I'll keep that for information later. I bumped into Yvonne recently. She stays out here in LA. She's been out here for a minute. And she told me that she was from DC. I didn't realize that. I did some work. I don't know if we're ever going to release it. I actually wrote a song, recorded it, mixed and mastered it. Yvonne produced her own independent film for a film festival, and I did a song for it, and that was like probably almost 2 years ago now, so I haven't heard anything. So yeah. Yes, Yvonne Orji from Insecure, which ironically, if some of y'all have been following for a minute, I don't know if y'all know, Yvonne kind of comes out, for those of y'all who know me from like the PIA, P4CM world, that's kind of where I knew her from. We crossed in passing. She was friends with all the like PIA folks, particularly Jeanette and Ezekiel out in LA. And she actually hosted P4CM the first year that I performed at P4CM. And so, yeah, it's kind of a small world. I feel my hands getting dry. Dry. You know what song has also been in my head lately? It's got similar chords. I took my love, I took it down. I took my love, I took it down. Climbed a mountain and I turned around. I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hills till the landslide brought me down. Oh, mirror in the sky, what is love? Can the child from my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing? Probably a little too low for my voice. I'll probably take it. Sail through the changing ocean tides. Can I handle the seasons of my life? Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I build my life around you. And time makes you bolder, even children get older. Oh, got a little church chord in there. And children get older, and I'm getting older too. Yeah, I'm getting older. I'm getting older. Yeah, I'm getting older too. I took my love, took it down. Climbed a mountain and I turned around. And I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hills till the landslide brought me down. Oh, mirror in the sky, what is love? Can the child within my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing ocean tides? Can I handle the seasons of my life? Well, that's my favorite part. Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I build my life around you. And time makes you bolder, even children get older, and I'm getting older too. I'm getting older too. Yeah, I'm getting older. I'm getting older. I'm getting older too. Woo! Okay, so anyways, enough of me. Y'all came here for a live react on the Pop the Balloon, not over here trying to give little concerts and stuff. You feel me? Go into studio mode real quick. Make sure y'all see my chess videos. I've been playing a lot of chess lately. Since I've been kicking people's behind in Connect 4. None of y'all can see me on Connect 4. That's a fact. I've played one of y'all here live on stream, and I proved my skills. None of y'all can touch me. And so I figured, this sounds very arrogant, but I figured so there's an echo. Oh, there is. Why does it do that? Cool. Thank you for that. So anyways, is sponsoring her. So, let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. Yeah. Is there still an echo before I start? There shouldn't be an echo anymore. Took my love, I took it down. I climbed a mountain and I turned around. Saw my reflection in the snow-covered hills. Till the landslide brought me down. Ooh, yeah. All right. Okay, let's get to it, y'all. Oh, let's do it. Oh, let's do it. How do I do this? I haven't done this in so long. I see what's happening. Okay. Okay, we're back in business. Does it work this way? Yes, sir, it does. Okay, cool. All right. Can y'all hear it though? I don't think I can hear the audio. Can y'all hear the audio of this playing? Why did I press back? Okay, got a couple technical difficulties. Okay. I pressed one button and it all went down. I need to make sure that it's capturing. Sorry, y'all. You know I haven't done this in a minute, so as soon as I come back, there's got to be a bunch of technical difficulties. Okay, I think we got it now. Cool. Perfect. All right, let's get it. Split screen. Are you kidding me? I do this, and then now, like, forgive the technical difficulties, y'all. I gotta, like, unplug and plug. This is what happens when you haven't streamed in over 260 days. Entropy works, man. Entropy is at work at all the time. All the time. Entropy works all the time. All the time. Entropy works. Stuff will eventually fall apart if you don't tend to the garden. Amen. If you don't tend to your garden. Entropy will do its thing. Why does it have to be this way? I can do it without this little remote that I have, but man, it just makes things a lot more difficult. A lot more difficult. It's always something there to remind me. Amen. Boom, let's switch to this. Let's go back to OBS. I don't know, y'all. Maybe if I quit OBS and open it back up. Y'all, for a moment, bear with me. This is so annoying. So annoying. Like, for real. Like, as soon as I think we're good. Okay. We're back. We are back. Okay, cool. Let me just set this browser up again real quick. I thought I was back. I'm not. Why? Oh, here we go. Window, we're going to go with this, and then we're going to go back to this one, see if it refreshes. Thank you. Oh my gosh. The echo is back too. Okay. Studio mode. Boom. Split mode. Okay. Hopefully the audio's... Thank you. Okay, sheesh, can we start already? Okay, this technical difficulties brought to you by LaCroix. It tastes like soda if you drink it long enough. Just kidding. I don't remember it having this much bass. Okay, got a little lip fillers, I think. I don't think that's your natural size of your lips, but she cute. Let's go. Let me turn. Y'all know I gotta do the playback speed because this is too slow. This is just my brain get bored fast. Nah, she kind of fine. Yeah, she fine. I'm not a huge fan of like lip fillers and stuff when I can notice it, but I could be wrong. It could just be her natural lips, but they look, I rock with it. That color works really well with your skin tone. I'm not mad at it. I don't know what you did with the lip gloss. I don't know, girls. I don't know how y'all figured that out, but it matches her clothes and the skin. This is a nice little monochromatic look going. I fool with it. I'm not mad at it. A little too business casual for me. It look like just like you about to go to a work brunch. It's giving work brunch. Sponsored by Fashion Nova. Big old logo. Oh, she getting checks, y'all. I haven't tapped it in a minute. Arlette, what have I been doing in my life? Arlette has been getting checks, apparently. What have you been doing, Joseph? Chat, what have y'all been doing with your lives since the last time we went live with Arlette? Because Arlette is getting checks. Okay. I didn't know. I'm not a huge fan of girls getting massive tattoos in their arms. Personal preference, it's not my thing. It's just not my thing. But there are things that could compensate. She got a nice smile. She's probably a little on the short end for me. I'm super tall, so I got a height minimum, I mean. And I think short girls are really cute. It's just that when you're 6'7", short starts to look a little too cute. It starts to look like child cute. It's like I feel like a big brother or like a father figure. Like I can't. There's only so low I can go. But ain't nothing, I'm just taller than the average person, so that's my struggle.
All right, before we jump into the video, I do want to say thank you, Fashion Nova, for sponsoring this video. The dress that I have on today is the Sun Kiss Mineral Wash Midi Dress in the color orange.
I'm not gonna lie, though. You out here pushing fast fashion. Let me just go ahead and say, I don't get with it. And I don't think this woman's shape is real in this picture, but I just don't get with the fast fashion stuff, y'all. Like, and that's not even me trying to be on a moral high horse. I'm really trying to divest from that. It's coming from a nigga who got Zara up in his closet, and somehow I've justified in my mind that Zara ain't real fast fashion. It's like I care about the earth a little bit, but yeah. Fashion Nova is like, that's about as fast fashion as it gets. And I get it. People are like, man, times is rough out here. You want to afford to look, but it's like, do you want to afford to look? Is it that you want to afford to look good, or is it that you want to afford to have a whole lot of clothes that you may or may not be wearing in 3 weeks? That's it. That's my little PSA.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's your host, Arlette, and we are here with another episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love, and we've got some beautiful single ladies lined up. Make some noise, ladies! Okay, guys, I was a little dry. I'm not gonna lie. but it's all right. We're going to be bringing out some single men when they come around this corner. If you like what you're seeing, you like what you're hearing, do not pop your balloon. However, if there's anything that you're just really not a fan of, you just can't see yourself with this guy, go ahead and pop your balloon, and I'll go over to you and see why you ended up popping. Are you guys
not really a fan. I thought there was going to be more in the lineup.
ready?
But okay.
Okay.
Is this lineup short? She is really short. Old girl with the black.
All right. Well, with that being said, let's go ahead and bring out our first single guy.
There's only 6 women.
Hello, welcome in. Good, how are you?
Fantastic. Thanks for asking.
And what's your name?
My name.
Stop it. Stop it. First off, you're mixing metals. The gold necklace, which is probably not real gold. And the silver, the chain, bro, with the Why? Why do you have to, why?
Name's Rome.
Rome, how old are you?
I'm 34 years old.
And what do you do?
So I'm a plumbing technician certified. I'm a Marine Corps combat veteran. Nice. I also do, I'm a Marine Corps combat or a Marine Corps commercial model as well.
Okay.
I've done anything you can think of, from being customer service representative to dispatch to software implementation, skydiving, whatever you have it.
Wow. Okay. Well, thank you for your service, first off.
Appreciate you. Thank you so much.
And now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
So what I like to do for fun is, main thing is I like to work on personal development, right? Okay. If you know yourself, then obviously you can help everyone else around you help, find themselves as well, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. I like to hang out with my service dog, German Shepherd, Drac. He's amazing. Oh. I like to work out and run as well. Otherwise, in the meantime, I would do my music. And yeah.
What kind of music do you do?
I'm a writer, okay? So I don't like to call myself a rapper, it comes off a different way. Mm-hmm.
Just say you rap, bro. I'm a writer, I'm not a rapper. You write raps. You rap those raps that you wrote, which would make you a rapper. Nice. Ladies are saying he has a nice voice. I'm just not feeling this outfit. And there's so many ways to not be like you gotta be a fashionista or whatever, a fashion enthusiast, to just not do this kind of stuff. Like I'm just not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of if you do the big chain thing, there's a way to do it. And this is not it, especially on top of the shirt. It just looks like, oh, and by the way, I threw like it doesn't do anything for the outfit. Like you don't really have any like cool pieces on. You just have this polka dot shirt with pants. And you're trying to get the chain to do a lot of work for the outfit. It's doing too much. It's too much heavy lifting for the heavy chain.
I have a lot of rhythm. I grew up singing and dancing, right? And so for me, I like to call it dancing on the beat. I have rhythm and I like to write, so I just do what I do.
Cool.
And
all right.
Some people may call it rap.
Okay. So now
it's rap. It's rap, bro. Just say it's rap.
What are some things you look for in a woman?
Great question. So what I look for in a woman is a woman that is excited about something in their life, right? So if I ask you, hey, what are you excited about in life? And you're like, these are different types of goals, right? I feel like everyone should have something that they're looking forward to. And if you don't know what you're looking forward to, you're just kind of going with the flow. I don't even like that saying, going with the flow, because what flow? I'm a plumber, right? Is it water? Is it poop? What are you doing? You know what I mean? What type of flow? I work on water quality as well, so I want to make sure if this is your flow, let's make sure it's good quality.
Okay. Now, what are some of your deal breakers?
My deal breakers are quite obviously the opposite. If I ask you and you're like, and I'm like, maybe I can, I wouldn't say it's a deal breaker, because obviously I like to give somebody the benefit of the doubt, and I want to make sure that if I have these type of skills and this type of knowledge and this type of intellect, I can help you.
Okay. All right. So we have not got any pop balloons yet, so let me
you.
hand you a pick. Hang on to that. Oh, okay. Let's go on over there, see why she ended up popping. All right, let's start with your name and age.
Yes, Diamond, 28.
And Diamond, what do you do?
So I'm a retired veteran and also an investor. I also host a podcast called The Best Tea Show, and I'm just a multi-business investor, so I do quite a few things.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
So initially I'm like, okay, he sounds great, a perfect man and everything, but I just couldn't get past the smile. I'm big on a person's smile, so that was just the only thing, but everything else, you were like perfect.
I respect that.
Yes.
And me, I'm very self-conscious, a very self-conscious person. I know what I need to work on. Coming out here, putting myself out here.
Oh, he's a humble guy, man. See, people like this make me feel bad for like giving him a hard time. He's self-conscious, like everybody. I get it, man. All right. I got a heart, man. We all out here trying to find love, man. I get it, man. But there's just, if you see this video, you probably won't. But someone stumbles across this video. just a little constructive criticism, man. Lose the chain, but you seem like a really great guy.
Here, I knew I was probably gonna get hit on that, but I appreciate everything else. You're so beautiful.
Thank you. And you're handsome as well.
Okay, cool. So now is Diamond someone that's your type?
No, she is not my type, and it's not anything that has to do with you. It's just there's just not that connection here right now. If that makes any sense.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you.
Okay, let's go over here. Your name and age.
Hi, I'm Kishwan, and I'm 30 years old.
Okay. And Kashwan, what do you do?
I'm a waitress, and I also do personal training on the side.
You see the arms, girl? Yeah, yeah.
I do.
Then you might have.
I like a fit girl.
So watch out.
I train men too.
She's just a little on the short side.
Oh,
for me, that's all.
Hey, yo, she popped it off.
All right, right. So why gender popping your balloon?
When he said that he's self-conscious, like, are you very self-conscious on just that, or
That
is
is
it multiple things?
Okay, so that's a great question. So what I have in mind is this is obviously I'm
Nah, old girl in the back is fine. I'm not gonna lie. She fine.
very self-conscious about this, but when I mean self-conscious, everyone needs to be self-conscious, not in a bad way. Everyone gives self-consciousness a bad connotation, right?
Yeah.
So if you can be self-conscious, knowing like, hey, I'm doing really good at this, and I'm gonna hone in on this, that's being self-conscious.
I'm bored.
Honestly, when I first walked in here, I was like,
Fashion.
Development.
Bring
for a nonprofit.
on the drama.
Nice. And what are you most excited about in life?
what are you most excited about in life?
I don't think there's one thing. I'm someone who's I just have my heart position is very grateful. So little things make me excited about life. It doesn't take much. I also am passionate about many different things. So I wouldn't say I have one thing, but a lot of things excite me.
I hope she doesn't ruin the font, because this show, women be fine, and then they start talking. We're like, it's close. It's close.
I'm super passionate.
Got you.
You name like 2 or 3?
Probably in this stage of my life, definitely like developing my relationship with God, making sure I'm firmly grounded there. Outside of like just upward mobility in my career, obviously a family, a marriage. Yes. Yeah.
Thank you.
I totally feel that. So with looking forward to something in life, it's kind of like maybe if I rephrase it as, what do you look forward to most in the future? Does that kind of, you're like, hey, there's something coming on this, and it's really exciting, and I do this, and this is coming up next month. That's what I'm so excited about right now. Can you think of anything like that?
Nothing. Honestly, no.
And that's totally okay. The thing is like, you're great, you're beautiful. I love the fact that you're very grounded and have a spiritual, connection with God. I'm very, very much so. Very, very spiritual. I attend church. I'm very, 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 very spiritually grounded. So
I wonder if the sale to Netflix is why there's so many spinoffs. There were actually a bunch of spinoffs before this. The people have been doing the spinoffs of this for a minute. But that does bring up another interesting question: is will Netflix come after those spinoffs? Now that they, because I'm sure Arlette just been doing this like everybody else, just making content, put it on YouTube. You don't really need to have a bunch of lawyers involved. Now this mug on Netflix, it's like there's lawyers involved. So I wonder.
definitely like that about you.
Thank you. Thank you. We'll be back. Let's go on over here. Your name and age.
My name's Ane. I'm 29.
And Ane, what do you do?
I'm an account executive in healthcare sales.
Okay. And if you want to go ahead and answer his question.
Wait, I didn't catch your answer. She said I have nothing in my horizon.
No connection with God. I'm very, very much so. I'm very, very spiritual. I attend church. I'm very, 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 very spiritually grounded. So I definitely like that about you.
Thank you. Thank you. We'll be back. Let's go on over here. Your name and age.
My name's Ane. I'm 29.
And Ane, what do you do?
I'm an
What did she say?
So I wouldn't say I have one thing, but a lot of things excite me. I'm super passionate.
Got you.
You name like 2 or 3?
Probably in this stage of my life, definitely like developing my relationship with God, making sure I'm firmly grounded there. Outside of like just upward mobility in my career, obviously a family, a marriage.
Oh yeah, she didn't really say much of anything. I mean, you could always throw God in there, like, hey, just working on my relationship with God. But what else?
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, I totally feel that. So with looking forward to something in life, it's kind of like maybe if I rephrase it as, what do you look forward to most in the future? Does that kind of, you're like, hey, there's something coming on this, and it's really exciting, and I do this, and this is coming up next month. That's what I'm so excited about right now. Can you think of anything like that?
Nothing. Honestly, no.
And that's totally okay. The thing is like, you're great, you're beautiful. I love the fact that you're very grounded and have a spiritual, connection with God. I'm very, very much so. I'm very, very spiritual. I attend church. I'm very, 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 very spiritually grounded. So I definitely like that about you.
Thank you. Thank you. We'll be back. Let's go on over here.
She
Your
didn't say
name and
much of
age.
anything.
My name's
That's
Ane. I'm
crazy.
29.
And Ane, what do you do?
I'm an account executive in healthcare sales.
Okay. And if you want to go ahead and answer his question.
So so like a specific event that we're excited about. I'm sorry, I blacked out for a
No,
second.
no, you're totally okay. So what are you, like, if I ask you the question, what are you most excited about in the near future? What can you think of?
My birthday. My
Awesome.
birthday's coming up in
Hey, there you
April.
go.
I mean,
Okay.
I think our birthdays are a big celebration. You know, it's another year around the sun, so I'm very happy to celebrate that. Big 30.
Awesome, awesome. I remember when I was 30.
All right, your name and age.
I'm Jabria. I'm age 29.
And Jabria, what do you do?
So I'm a federal technician and I'm Army National Guard.
People in the military today, huh?
Yeah,
Thanks for
yeah,
your
yeah,
service. All right, you want to go ahead and just answer
She's
his question?
beautiful too.
So what I'm excited for in the
I'm not a fan of the makeup. I feel like she looks like she probably can get away with less of it. I'm not a fan of the, what y'all call it, the beat look or whatever. I don't know, but she looks beautiful though.
near future, I start OCS next weekend, and that's been like a big goal of mine since I stepped foot into the military.
Congratulations.
And I'm really close to being done with school, so like walking in my actual just like abundance and being a physician assistant and being an officer, that's what I'm most excited for in the near future. So
Awesome. Hey, that's amazing. Hey, thank you for your service as
Thank
well.
you for your service.
OCS, man, that is something else.
I'm
huh?
nervous, but I'm excited. So
Yeah. Just,
yeah.
you got it. You got the confidence. You
Yeah,
got it.
thank you.
Awesome. I appreciate you.
All right, your name and age.
Jessica.
Man, just maybe I'm shallow, but I just feel like some of these dudes would be such a better like, I don't know, catch. Like if they just dressed better, like I feel like just the curb appeal would be better. Because he seems like a great guy. He seems accomplished, you know, kind of, you know, just on the surface, he seems cool. Like he's not like, oh wow, this is a really dope dude, like just off the charts. But he's also like, oh yeah, personable, confident, holds a conversation. Yeah, man, I feel like it'd be simple. Obviously, you can't change everything about you. You can't change the way God made you in a lot of ways. But there's some things that you can just fix, man. You can fix. So.
And 27.
Jessica, what do you do?
I'm a teacher.
What grade?
7th grade.
Oh, that's tough.
Very tough.
All right, you want to go ahead and just answer his question?
Yes, something that I'm very excited about in life would be acting. As I teach on the side, I have always had a passion for acting. It's something that I go out of my way about, and I moved out to Atlanta to pursue that while teaching in the meantime. And so I just went on ahead and took up a master class about 2 weeks ago, and so just that alone opens up opportunities and networking opportunities for me to be able to connect with people. And so I'm just looking forward to what life has for me out here with modeling and acting, because I'm also pursuing modeling. So I'm very excited to see what avenues I go about.
Awesome. It seems like you're very confident in yourself, which is amazing.
I actually like her dress. I actually really like that. I like that. I'm usually not like a big like. Maybe it's church trauma. This is it. It's church trauma shows up in weird ways, y'all. Man, like some of it is serious. Like there's serious church trauma, and then there's like, there's petty, just insignificant church trauma. And this petty, insignificant church trauma is that, y'all remember Pinky Promise? And like, I feel like half of young black women were just wearing pink and pink dresses. There was y'all, I know some of y'all was in it. Y'all niggas was wearing t-shirts and skirts. Y'all, and not in like a fashionable way, like in more like a kindergarten teacher kind of way. Y'all was tucking in t-shirts and them pink skirts and wearing heels. Y'all was having y'all little pink Bible studies. That's what this makes me think of. This bright pink dress, the fluffy foo-foo kind of. Y'all was wearing tutus. Y'all was wearing t-shirts and tutus. Y'all was wearing t-shirts and tutus. If I'm pressing buttons, I'm sorry. Listen, I have to laugh at myself too. There was some stuff I did. You can pull it. There's evidence online of me. At least y'all can deny all claims. Like, I have no idea what you're talking about. I never went to a Pinky Promise. I ain't never heard of a Heather or a Cornelius. There's evidence of me. So
I do love the value in, acting and modeling. I've been in a couple TV shows. I'm on Marine Corps billboards all over the United States like that. So it's definitely going to be fun and experience, but just remember who you are and don't forget it.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. All right, it's time to pop a balloon.
All
Whenever you're
right.
ready, go ahead and pop one. Okay. So Jessica, why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
I liked what he was saying, especially about him having aspirations, and I wanted to hear more about what he had to go about. Also, I liked that he was very articulate with the way he spoke.
All right. And why'd you end up popping her balloon?
The reason why I popped her
You know what's messing me up about her? I think she's actually really beautiful. I just don't fool with her. Something about her eyebrows I'm not feeling. That's what's tripping me up. But she's like, yeah, skin tone is like, yeah, it's just nice. Really, even got full black features. His hair, I don't know if it's hers or not, but a lot of it seems real well kept. And that's just, yeah, I fool with it.
balloon. I'm an eyebrow guy. I know I don't get mine done and they're just like whatever, but that's the first thing that I saw like right away, even in my.
He said the same thing I just said.
Peripheral, I saw, I don't want to get too.
That's what it was for me. I was like, what is it about her? Because she's not unattractive. So I'm like, but what is it that's throwing me off? It's something about the eyebrows.
But yeah, that's the only thing I'm focusing on right now. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, they look great. They're perfectly shaped. You know what I mean? They're perfectly shaped. Yeah, but I don't know.
Wait, some of y'all here don't know what pinky promise is? Y'all wasn't real Christians, man. Y'all wasn't in the gym shooting. Clearly. Can you even say that you was a real Proverbs 31 woman through the 2010s if you wasn't on pinky promise? I don't know, man. No.
They're not my liking. They're too perfect. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then you did something right. Okay. All right.
All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, we got to pop over here. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Well, I feel like my eyebrows probably aren't far off from hers. I do like a clean cut eyebrow. So if you don't like her eyebrows, I don't think mine are far off.
Nah, don't try to click up. They be trying to do this click up. If you don't like her eyebrows, you don't like mine. Y'all eyebrows are very different. Don't do that. Don't do that. Just a little extra on the makeup, but y'all eyebrows is not the same. Stop it. Stop it. Hey. Stop it.
So.
Yeah, no, see, this is the thing. I'm not saying I don't like them, right? It's just the first thing that I noticed. I mean, she has like the makeup that are like, it's a little bit lighter around the top, and it just zooms at me. It's just,
He shouldn't go into too much detail, though. Like, have your preferences, bro, but just keep the explanation to a minimum.
yeah, yours are great. They're a little bit thicker. I do like that. It's just.
See, now you're looking petty, man. I just say your bit and just stand on that and just be like, hey, it's just not my thing, but yours is a little different. But hey, you just got to just stand on that. Arlette over here giggling.
I don't know. Maybe that was just a bad way to, it's like I said, I'm just an eyebrow guy, and they just, if I focus on.
I'm an eyebrow guy. I literally have never heard a man describe himself as an eyebrow guy. I get it. The eyebrows don't like, it just makes you look bad when you stand on that. Like, we all have little icks that we don't fool with about somebody that may seem shallow. Y'all calling him shallow, but I'm sure there's a bunch of things that y'all be like, hey, I'm not really, just this sort of weird thing. Whatever. Everyone's weird. But just the smaller the significance of it, the less you need to stand on it. Just say it and move, because now you're making a whole discourse around her eyebrows, bro. Just say I'm not attracted to her. Eyebrows, just whatever.
Too much, then it's like, well, like how long? If I'm going out with my woman, I don't want her to take a million years to be getting ready. If you have that natural beauty, just get it together. We can go out, and if you do have that natural, beauty and confidence, you can get ready just like that.
Well, now I don't feel bad for telling you how you should dress.
Okay. So, prior to him making the eyebrow comment, why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
I thought you said a lot of great things. I really like how you came out, presenting yourself, your personality. You seem like a really great guy.
You disqualified yourself. Just off the eyebrow comment. Yeah. But hey, it is what it is.
Now she's someone that's your type?
Yes. Okay. She's very beautiful. The brown hair,
He's shooting high. He's
golden
going for them two on the end. He's shooting high, but buddy.
skin.
Thank you.
Long way down.
All right, thank you. Okay, we did get a pop balloon over here as well. Why'd you end up popping?
So not specifically that you have an eyebrow thing. Your preference is your preference. But I feel like me as a woman, if you are very not opinionated. I don't really want to say opinionated, but something like that towards appearance. Like for me, I think that.
Okay, no offense to short people here. And Treese, I know you in this in the comments. I have a genuine question. Is this type of voice correlated to height? Because I, off the top of my head, can't think of a tall woman who has a voice like this. It's only with shorter women. And I'm not a biologist, but in my mind, I'm trying to imagine what could ever be the correlation between this voice and someone's height. Like, it's very like...
That would kind of get at me a little bit. You know, as a woman, as I'm thinking about getting ready and being cute and putting on makeup, so that's why I popped.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
If you had a man, would you ask him, hey, baby, do I look good before I go out? Like, check me. Would you ask him that?
No, usually I would just kind of expect a compliment.
There's nothing wrong with her voice. It's just, it seems unique to shorter women. I could totally be making this up in the moment, I'm sure. So forgive me. I put that on the table. I could be making, just right now I'm in the moment, I'm just like, I feel like I don't know any, that sort of smaller, high-pitched voice. I'm not saying all short people have high-pitched voice. I'm saying all high-pitched voice people are short. And I could be wrong on that statement, but that's the statement that I'm trying to get at. Not that all short people have a high-pitched voice, but that all high-pitched voice. I'm not, okay. I'm gonna move around. I feel like now I sound like the eyebrow guy. I'm not going to fight it. Hey.
Okay,
next.
cool. So
Next.
sometimes expectations for me. So my expectation would be for a female to be like, hey, I mean, you see it all the time. Hey, baby, do I look good? Like, make sure you look good, right?
Yeah.
So my expectation would be my woman to be like, yo, like, check me out. Make sure my hair's not this. Make sure I don't have a booger up my nose. You know what I mean? Like,
No,
the
that's all
simple
good
stuff like
stuff.
that.
That's
Yeah,
good
for sure. But yeah, the eyebrow comment, maybe that was just, people are overthinking that, honestly.
Okay.
All right. Now, she's someone that's your type?
I like the height.
Fun size.
Yeah, for sure. She's, the body style, yeah, for sure.
Thank you.
Thank you. Then we got another one down over here. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I could just be being super sensitive, but I don't know, the way the eyebrow comment just didn't rub me the right way. I also
See, messed up your blessing, my G. It be the little things, man. We wonder why people are single, and it be that.
feel like I've definitely experienced eyebrow blindness where I was looking crazy, and I just feel like a nice, like, it's not giving what you think it's giving instead of just.
I will say this though. I am surprised at how much eyebrows can do for a person, because I forget what era this was, but there was a time where the super skinny, super arched eyebrow thing was in. Y'all was doing that, and it was terrible. It was a terrible era. It was a terrible, terrible era for black women. All women, really, because it wasn't just black women. It was Latino women, it was white women, it was Asian women. It was all women were doing it. It was a terrible era. It was just a terrible era. On the flip side, what was a terrible era is when y'all went the complete opposite side of the spectrum. When y'all started doing, I forget what era this was, when y'all was doing the super big eyebrows, where y'all eyebrows was like this far apart. And it was like a straight line, and y'all would. It just got real exaggerated. It just got out of hand. Okay, it just got out of hand, and it messed up a lot of Throwback Thursdays for y'all. Okay, but that being said, a lot of y'all recovered. Y'all recovered well. The ones who tattooed it on their faces, they did not recover well. The rest of y'all, most of y'all, recovered. Y'all recovered. And it just goes to show what eyebrows can do for or against a woman. And to his point that, yes, it is a thing, but it doesn't have to be a thing because it's not permanent. So people can bounce back from eyebrows.
Disqualify? I don't know.
So you think I'm wrong by, saying...
No, I think your
right,
preference is
because
your
the eyebrow
preference.
that was a
For
great
sure.
point that you made, the eyebrow blindness, because...
But I think that's a conversation that could have been. I don't know. I just didn't make me feel.
I'm just being honest here.
That's
I'm
what we
just,
want.
hey, what do you
Thank you
what do you
for it.
disqualify? And honestly, the most that was just literally the only thing. Every single one, you all have something great. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to find my one. I'm trying to find my wife to where I have kids with. I'm a single guy with a German Shepherd. I'm 35 years old.
All right, so now is she someone that's your type?
Most definitely.
I'm just trying to find my wife. That's it. That's not what you say in the conversation about eyebrows. Like, because if you're really looking for a wife, then the eyebrow thing shouldn't be the, right?
Most definitely. Do you want your balloon back? We can get past the eyebrow comment. We can talk about other stuff. He's
I'm actually allergic to dogs, but
You won't be allergic to this one.
okay.
So I guess that's a no.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay, all right.
Gotcha.
All right, well, that is all the balloons popped, unfortunately, but thank you so much for coming on. Let's give it up for him, ladies. I'll take the mic. Thank you.
Damn, bro. You didn't start off strong, but you didn't start off weak either. And then, yeah. Awkward.
All right, let's bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Hello, my name is Joel.
Okay, Principal.
Well,
Joel. How old are
Principal Joel. Nigga like the cool principal.
you?
I'm 29.
And what do you do?
Bro, you 29, dressed like a principal, bro.
I work in professional sports and I do a little bit of real estate investing.
Okay,
Yeah.
very nice. What are some things you like to do for fun?
For fun, let's see, I love to laugh, love to travel. I like competition, so anything like competitive. Working out, I like to try new foods, spend time with family and friends.
Okay, and now what?
Maybe I'm just biased. Maybe I'm just I'm a tough crowd, man. I don't know. Like, again, so far what I'm hearing from him sounds like a great guy, and the outfit is throwing me off. But I'm not the one picking him, right? But I don't know, I don't know. Maybe women, because I feel like there's a lot of dudes that dress like this who don't really have a sense of like putting themselves together. I'm not even talking about just being like a super fashionist guy. I'm just like, but y'all deal with this all the time, so maybe y'all have a different threshold for it. I don't know.
What are some things you look for in a woman?
Definitely a woman of God, for sure. I like a humble woman. I like a woman who likes to have fun. I love to laugh and make people smile. So I think I want to look for a twin in that regard.
Okay, now what are some deal breakers?
Deal breakers,
Damn, bro, you 29? Damn.
kids.
Okay.
I don't have any myself. Bad hygiene, for sure. And I said
29, really? Damn.
that's the main two.
Okay, all right, sounds good. So we have not got any
I need to grow some facial hair.
pop balloons yet, so let me hand you a pig. There you go. And there aren't too many ladies today, so let's go ahead and have you pop two balloons. Two balloons, whenever you're ready.
I can't stand glasses inside except for Joe in his house on live. Listen, I've been living in LA too long. I wear glasses inside now, fam. It's growing on me. And here's the thing. Here is the thing. Don't knock it till you try it, because I judge people. And then you do it, and you're like, I get it. Two main reasons. Oh, God. What is up with his pants? Two main reasons. One, it completes the fit. It's just another accessory, right? So it just adds a little more, you can keep a simple fit, but as long as you got, a little glass on, it just adds more to the fit. Particularly glasses like this where I can still see it. You can see my eyes and I can see yours type vibe. But also, in a dark party, it's kind of dope because you feel like you created your own little introvert bubble where people can't really see your eyes. And so it's like you can kind of people watch and I don't know. Don't judge me. I know I've been in LA too long.
Okay, and then one more. All right, let's start with the first one here. Your name and age.
Diamond, 28.
And Diamond, why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
I had my balloon unpopped because I wanted to ask him a question about the earrings and see why he had, that type of earrings, or is that always your style, or, but originally I was wanting to pop, but I just wanted to kind of, people can always change up their style. So that the earrings things was not really a thing I was interested in. So I just wanted to keep it unpopped to act.
Damn, bro. As you go through your 30s, bro, you got to work on looking younger. That is my homework for you for your 30s.
To a question about, do you change your style and everything like that. So, yeah.
Got it. And now why'd you end up popping her balloon?
No specific reason. Obviously, first initial attraction, I found other ladies more my type.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. Thank you. And you did pop one more. Your name and age.
Ane, 29.
All right. Ane, why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
Definitely want to hear him out as well. He seems like he presents himself very well, so just listening.
Thank you.
It's the lean. He's doing this weird lean back thing. I don't get that. It's like a.
All right. And why'd you end up popping hers?
Same reason, just looking at the lineup.
Hey, the cameraman still ain't shit. I'm wondering if the cameraman, when they go to Netflix, I wonder if they're gonna get the same camera. That's what I'm gonna miss, because this is the only thing about when you put stuff on mainstream, you take something that was organic, grassroots grown, and you put it in the mainstream, like hip hop, like music, like an artist or whatever. Sometimes it loses its charm, and part of the charm of this YouTube version is the cameraman ain't shit. Nigga ain't got no pastor. Nigga ain't got no home church or home training. He will zoom in on. He got no He got no conscience. Golly. Please give him a contract, Netflix.
Thank you. Let's head on back. We've got 4 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
Okay, if I was to ask your best friend to describe you in 3 words, what 3 words would she use?
Okay, let's start there and come back. All right, your name and age, and what 3 words would your best friend use to describe you?
Yes.
She look uninterested. She about to pop back.
Jessica, 27. 3 words that my best friend would use to describe me would be funny, goofy, and intelligent.
Okay.
Over here, your name
I
and
like
age, and
her
answer this question.
Jabria, 29. 3 words that my friend would use, I would say adventurous, funny, and let's see, maybe empathetic. Yeah.
I like her too. The makeup is still a little
And
heavy
over
for
here,
me,
name
but
and
I
age,
like
and
her
answer this
too.
question.
Hi, I'm Kishwan and I'm 30. My friends would definitely say that I'm hilarious. I love to make people laugh. So that's when you said that, I was like, oh, I like that. So we're laughing all the time. So I love to make people laugh. That I'm very athletic because I do personal training on the side.
Nice.
So I love talking about fitness. Another thing that they would say about me is that probably that I'm a daredevil because I've gone skydiving, snowboarding, ziplining. I've done it all. Yeah, I love to have fun and try new things. So I'm not scared to get my hair.
Oh, you trying to die? I don't want a girl who trying to die. How we gonna start a life together? You trying to die? How we gonna say till death do you part, and you trying to rush to the death part? I can't get with a girl who trying to die. I don't. I'm cool.
Hair wet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you like roller coasters?
Yes. Let's go to Six Flags. Sorry, I got excited.
All right, thank you. Your name and age, and answer this question.
I'm Kyla, I'm 26, and my friends would say I'm silly, goofy, and deep. I'm like very intimate. I like having deep conversations.
I don't believe you. And here's the thing. This is just my rule of thumb. I could be right. I could be wrong. Y'all correct me in the comments, chat. For me, anytime someone articulates, has to verbally, explicitly express, I'm deep, if you have to tell me that you deep, and I get it that they're saying, how would your friends describe you? And here's the thing. I actually probably do have some friends who would describe me as deep. But the friends I spend the most time with, and I respect the most, and they challenge me the most, they wouldn't call me deep because they're on, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like if I'm only hanging around people who call me deep, I'm not being challenged by my friend group. I'm just gonna put that out there. Because I don't think. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that. I don't believe you.
Yeah, nice.
Nice.
So, what about for yourself? What 3 things would your friends use to describe you?
Definitely funny. I would say kind, and then probably
believe you.
positive. Like I just like to radiate good vibes, good energy.
Okay, sounds good. So, I am going to have you pop 1 balloon. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop 1.
He is giving a little guy's trip to Colombia though. You know what I'm saying? Thailand, bro.
I know it's tough. All right, let's start over here. So, Jabria, why'd you have your balloon
I
on?
just don't think a gray jacket with jeans is the move here. Like I don't think it's the
Pops.
He seemed to have a lot in common with me. He talked about being competitive. I'm very competitive. I like to do competitive events. I've done 2 Spartan races. I'm athletic. I'm in the Army. I have my certified personal training, my master fitness instructor. So we just had a lot in common. Okay. Yeah.
Alrighty. So by gender popping hers, don't use that same line as before.
No.
Okay.
No, she had great answers. I think I just resonated more with the other ones. Yeah.
Going off of that light skin. This girl right here is beautiful. I don't know if the cameras are hiding it. You know, sometimes what you see in person is different versus what's on the camera. What I see on the camera, again, I just think it's just too much makeup for my liking. But she looks like she just has really great features without makeup. Like, I would love to see her. Maybe I'll pull up her Instagram. I would love to see her without all the makeup because she looks like she's beautiful without it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, so we do have 3 ladies now left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
If a movie was made about your life, what would it be called and who would star? Who would play as you?
Oh, okay.
These Google ass answers.
It's a tough one. They're all thinking. I know. You ready?
No. Can I not play myself?
No, you gotta have like an actress, like someone maybe that you looked up to,
Zoe Saldana gonna play you, girl.
or a favorite actress or
play everybody.
celebrity that you would see playing yourself.
I would want Solange Knowles to play me.
There you go.
Okay. Is there a reason to launch?
I just love her. I think she like does her own thing. And what would the movie be? Is that
What would the title be? Based
feel
on,
like-
based on your life.
I feel like my ghetto fabulous life.
You know, I think a better question would be what genre movie would it be? That's
Oh,
probably a little
like a
easier.
rom-com.
Okay.
Man, you over here workshopping. You over here workshopping questions. Man.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you. Let's go over here.
Okay, so I love horror films. Zombie movies are my thing. I love zombie movies. So it'd be a zombie movie for sure. Probably Life of a Zombie, and then I guess the person I'd have to play me would be what's that woman's name from a scary movie? Brenda. She played Brenda.
Regina Hall?
Yes, Regina Hall. Yes, I think she'd be perfect to play it. Yeah.
She's good.
Yes.
And our last lady over here. Let's hear from you.
That answer.
Yes.
That was cool.
So Keke Palmer, I absolutely love her. A lot of people compare me to her because of our personalities. And so the title of my movie
Okay.
will be called Unbroken and Resilient because I have been through a lot in life, just as far as like navigating my life. And so I think Keke Palmer will capture that essence in me. And just us, again, sharing the
She giving pageant answers. Like, it look like she's been trained for this. These answers that she come up with on the spot, just click. Like, have you been in a pageant before?
same type of personalities. I would love to see her bring my life to the camera. And so I would definitely, that would be it.
Did you see the new movie that she was
I
in?
have not seen it yet. I'm sorry, Keke Palmer. I am so sorry, girl.
I haven't either.
You know you're my girl, though.
Thank you.
You see what I'm saying? Somebody said, but she deep, but she got a ghetto fabulous. That's what I'm saying. You talking about I'm deep, but the name of your movie is called Ghetto Fabulous. The correlation not coring. It's not.
Okay, it is time to pop one balloon out of these 3 beautiful ladies. All right, so why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
I thought we had a lot in common. He's very handsome, well-spoken, and I love that he's athletic. You don't see a lot of athletic men nowadays. They're actually trying to find love. So yeah, that's why.
Okay.
You don't?
Yeah.
And why'd you end up popping hers?
So I think we have a lot in common. I think as far as the fitness and stuff, definitely a big part of my life. But
Is he sweating right now?
I felt like the other woman had some other interests as well that I align with. So
Okay. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Nah, she's beautiful too. I'll give her that. She's beautiful.
Alrighty, we've got 2 ladies left. Ladies, any questions for our guy here?
Who did he leave up?
Let's start down there. We'll come back. All right.
Yes, I just wanted to know, I'm really big on believing in God, and I was just wondering where do you stand with that as far as relationship-wise? I'm not talking about religion, because I know people get the confusion. I do want to make sure I clarify. Where's your relationship with God, or do you have one?
Y'all know me. I'm a heathen. Okay, just so. Yeah, man, he wearing his winter jacket in the summer. This is shot in Phoenix, by the way. Y'all know me how I feel about this. What's your relationship with God? Like, are you really going to explain that here on the fly? Like, are you going to say, what are you going to say that's a good answer and also not performative? Like a satisfactory, informative answer that's also not performative? But then also that was a little, you know, some people get it confused, religion and relationship. Baby, we all know the quote. We know the phrase. It's about relationship, not religion. It's not religion. You're not dropping any new nuggets on us, all right? Okay, so just be more specific. Like, what's your, like, how, like, what, you know, how, what is, I don't know, what is your view of God, your commitment to God? How important is church and other religious ritual? Because it is religion at the end of the day. I know Christians love to say it's about relationship, not religion. Okay. Well, it's a religious relationship. It's definitely not a romantic relationship. It's not a parental relationship. It's not a friendship relationship. It's not a work relationship. What type of relationship is it? A religious relationship. No, it's a spiritual one. We're playing semantics at this point. It is a religion, and that's okay. Stop trying to do the okey doke.
Yeah, I have a very strong relationship with God. I'm a Christian. I'm a Christ follower. I go to church every Sunday. I pray daily. I grew up in the church. My family's Nigerian, so yeah, we're.
You know, back in my Christian days, I'd have chopped his answer down. Oh, just because you go to church every day, you were raised in a church, then that makes you Christian? You're not born into the family of Christ. You're born again into it, huh? Amen. You got to be born again. You've been born. You were born into Christianity, but were you born again?
We're big on faith, and that's always stuck with me, so definitely.
I'm looking at the comments. Somebody said, I don't know if I can really get with the Netflix one because the comments is what makes this even more. Yeah, I like the entertain. I don't even know how I'm able to stream this with y'all because, you know, Netflix, you can't just stream their stuff. I can't live stream it with y'all, so I don't even know what's going to happen with that. So there's that.
I like what I heard.
All right. We'll be back. Let's go down over here. So I know you had a question ready.
I had the exact same question.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was my question.
Okay.
Yeah.
No other questions?
No other question.
Questions, okay. Do you have a final question to ask them, or are you ready to pop?
If we saw each other out at a restaurant or bar, how would you flirt with me? How would you let me know you're interested?
How would you flirt with me? This is giving like the wholesome version of like sexting. We're like, okay, and then what would you do? Okay, and then what? Okay, you were flirting, right? Okay, you touch my shoulder, and then what? Oh, then you throw your hair back and giggle, and then what? Yeah. Oh, you poke fun at me a little bit, and then what?
All right, how would you let him know you're interested?
Honestly, not too much. I maybe would just like a longer eye contact, a little smile, very subtle.
Not a wink.
No winks from me, unfortunately.
Okay,
No.
so you just look at him a little
A
longer.
little smile, a little, you know.
Respect.
Man, y'all both boring.
Let's go here. All right, how would you let him know you're interested?
I'm going to be transparent. I used to be someone that didn't feel comfortable approaching men in the past. But as I've gotten older and been able to approach men, I've just found that just being myself, walking up, hi, how you doing? Just giving you a compliment. I would give you a compliment because I do think you're handsome.
Thank you.
And just go ahead and just strike a conversation, see what your intelligence and mind is about. Because yes, while the exterior looks good, I do like to know what the interior is like. I'm like, okay, he looks good on the outside, but what does he have going on in his mind? What type of conversations can we have? Can we have deep conversations? And so that's something that I would start off with, a compliment and then getting into a conversation.
So you would approach me?
Yes, I would.
Okay.
Well. Okay, time to make the tough decision. You do gotta pop a balloon.
He's been doing this with his fingers the whole time. I don't know if y'all noticed.
All right, so why did you?
Of course, who do you think he was gonna pop? This might be a tale of light versus dark. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I think the light skin privilege might be showing on this one.
You have your balloon unpopped.
I found him handsome and I like the things that he was saying.
Okay.
Because their answers were genuinely better. So I'm just going to throw that out there. I don't usually do that. I think, you know, dark skin, to my surprise, I feel like light skin and dark skin men have found them both attracted on this show. And there's been a lot of, like, across the range, you know, if you're black, yeah, that's really just the prerequisite for me. And so, yeah, but this is the case where I'm like, I don't know, man.
And why'd you end up popping hers? That was tough, I know.
Truthfully, it was tough. Great young lady. Definitely have a lot in common. I think I was just more attracted to her.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go up to our young lady over here. So I'll have you stand on this side of me. I'll have you come up here with us. Any final question between the two of you? If you don't have one, that's okay as well.
I have one. Where do you live?
I live in Atlanta.
Okay.
And where are you?
I'm from Detroit. I live in Detroit.
Midwest girl. Okay. I'm originally from Chicago.
And what do you do again? I'm sorry.
I work in professional sports and I do real estate investing.
Okay. Okay.
That answer too vague.
What do you do?
I work in professional sports and I do real estate investing. That's too vague. Do you own properties? I do real estate investing. What does that mean? Are you invested in real estate stocks? Do you flip houses? What does that even mean? And then I work in professional sports. I'm like, well, I can work at a concession stand and work in professional sports. What does that mean? Y'all pay attention to the way that people answer these questions on this show, because they be trying to say it in a way that sounds like it's more than what it really is. I'm like,
I do real estate development for a nonprofit.
Oh. All right. Well, let me ask my question then. Okay. Is it going to be a yes for you for him?
It's a yes.
Okay. And is it a yes for you for her?
It's a yes for me.
We got a match. I'll take the mic. And you guys can go on off. Make some noise for them, ladies.
got the light bright. You saw that little Jordan. He bet on Prize Picks.
Okay.
I work in professional sports. I download that app. Try to throw in that parlay.
Okay, let's bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Hendrick.
Hendrick?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and how old are you?
I'm 30.
And what do you do?
I'm a government contractor. I work in IT.
Okay, cool. What are some things you like to do for fun?
I call myself an adventurous guy.
Okay.
I love being outdoors, having fun.
I gotta speed this up, y'all, because I gotta go hoop in a little bit. Okay.
Thrill seeker. That's it.
Okay. And what do you look for in a woman?
I look for somebody who's
I don't know. I can't put my finger on it.
mature, emotionally intelligent, such as like they know how to deal with their traumas, their feelings.
The outfit pieces are not bad. I don't think it works for him.
Things of
Something
that nature.
is
Okay.
yeah.
And now what are some of your deal breakers?
It's also the South de France cut that I thought kind of faded out into obscurity in like 2017, 2018. I don't know.
More than one kid. If you're too ratchet, you don't know how to turn it on and off.
Okay.
Just know how to turn it on and off.
Okay.
Don't do it too much. I like to have fun too.
All right, sounds good. So we have not got any pop balloons. Let me hand you a pick. Hold on to that. And there's only 5 ladies. So
I know I'm not doing profile checks today because I'm already dealing with enough technical difficulties, and I felt like that was one more like variable that would just make let me ease back into this, y'all.
let me have you just pop one. Just one balloon. I know you thought I was gonna skip this part, huh?
This
Go
is
ahead,
early.
just pop one.
Okay. It has nothing to do with none of you guys. You guys are all beautiful, but I'm sorry, ma'am.
All right, your name and age.
Diamond, 28.
All right, and Diamond, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
He's pretty handsome, so I didn't really see anything wrong with him. I was just getting to hear what he had to say some more.
Sad part is that's probably more your speed, my guy. I feel like I can see that. I can see that pairing.
So yeah, that's why I kept my balloon.
Sounds good. And why'd you end up popping her balloon?
I was just drawn to, the other woman. That's all.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, let's head on back this way. So we do have
vague though. I give him that. I know what you want to say.
4 ladies left. Go ahead.
You on the thicker side, but you don't like your women on the thicker side. Let's be for real.
And ask them a question.
That's me
All right,
calling it like I see it.
Ladies, how would you take care of our household in a relationship?
Okay. Let's start over here. Name and age first.
Boy, it went there fast.
Hi, I'm Kishwan and I'm 30. And how I would take care of the house, I would clean it, of course. The dishes, I would just keep everything tidy because I'm a very clean person. I can't have a dirty fridge or anything messy or out of place. But I would also say that if you come home and you see me starting to be worn out from doing all of that, I would also, it'd be very nice if my man would come help me handle the house, especially if it's a big house, because I plan to live in a nice home. So not an apartment for the rest of my life. So I would take care of it very well, and I'll also cook. I know how to cook, so you don't have to worry about it. Yeah.
I don't think that's I think when you, maybe me, I don't know, I've been through enough life now. I feel like how would you take care of our house? I feel like there are other questions that actually, if you get this piece, it kind of solves the other ones, and it's really like that you can really get down to it. Like once you get past just initial attraction and just excitement about a person, and just that initial like chemistry, you know, without any working through any like serious mental health or relational and conflict mediation questions, just like y'all just vibe well and you're really attracted to that person. Past that, you gotta start asking questions about, man, how do you deal with having tough conversations, you know, being called out on mistakes and flaws. How do you handle that? How long do you take to process an argument? Are you a person who can chop it up the same day as it happens? Do you need 2 or 3 days? How long do you hold grudges? How strong is your forgiveness muscle? Like, I think these are things that kind of, you know, as you sort of suss those questions out, then you really start to get to how not just compatible that person is, but cooperative. And by cooperative, I don't mean cooperative like obedient, because I think sometimes men kind of mean that she got to cooperate, meaning she got to be obedient, she got to obey, versus cooperate means cooperate. We are operating this relationship together. We are cooperating. So you have to be cooperative. You've got to be able to, you know, push and pull, admit when you're wrong, come back and apologize, know how to give olive branches. Those are the things that I think that kind of, if you can get that part down or not get it down, that lets you know you shouldn't do it in the first place. But if you can get those things down, then questions about who's washing the dishes, when we both cooperate, that we both washing dishes, we both vacuuming, we both cleaning up. When you get down, yeah. And then when it comes down to like, and what you really want to ask is about gender roles, then you can't really force someone in a gender role. But what I do believe is that even in the, you know, postmodern feminist era, women empowerment era, many women still desire to operate in quote unquote traditional gender roles, but just without all the other bullshit, right? But they do want someone that they feel like leads and takes charge, they feel secure and safe in, someone that provides for them, that takes on a more masculine identity, and she can sort of fall into this feminine role. Like, a lot of women want that. Even the strong, you know, master's degree, PhD, 6-figure woman, got her own business, all that stuff. Like, when she's done being a CEO, director, or whoever, between the hours of 9 to 5, she wants to come home and just be a little princess, be soft and like, and be feminine. So like, you can ask questions around that, but again, even to operate in the traditional spaces, you have to get under like, how good are your relational skills, conflict mediation skills? How big is your ego, or how big is your humility? That solves a lot of the like, who gonna wash the dishes, who gonna take care of the baby, who gonna pay the mortgage. Like, I just feel like that kind of stuff works itself out after you've worked out the other stuff. It's my 2 cents, not a relationship expert, not even married. So you tell me if I'm wrong or right.
Yes.
Love it.
Over here, your name and age, and answer to this question.
Ane, 29. And of course, like she said, you know, cooking and cleaning, I think that's a must. I love to cook. I don't want to be the only one cleaning, so definitely want to, you know, share those responsibilities. But I like to keep a happy house. You know, I think when we get stuck in a little routine at home, that can be a little boring. So I like to keep it fun, because that's a place of our peace. So, yeah.
Thank you. And then over here, your name and age, and answer to this question.
I'm Jabria, I'm 29. So I have a pretty busy schedule. So I've adapted a technique that works for me as far as like cleaning my house. So like,
Okay, this is not going fast enough. Y'all gotta speed it up, because I gotta go. 1.75. I know it's real fast.
Cleaning as I go, midweek. Like Tuesdays used to be my work from home day, so I really would deep clean
This is how I listen to audiobooks.
Tuesdays, and Sundays are always a reset for me. But I'm gonna be realistic. Like I'm going through OCS, like I have changes coming on, so I hire sometimes people to clean my house because if I don't have the time, then that's just easier for me. So it may not be me always cleaning, but the house will be clean. Like yeah. So
What's OCS mean?
Officer Candidate School.
Oh, yeah. I actually knew that, but just want to make sure.
All right, thank you. Your name and age and answer this question.
Yes, Jessica, 27. I look at it as like a partnership, and so what needs to be taken care of. I don't look at it as, oh, you are a woman or you are a man, so therefore you are assigned these gender roles. I look at it as, okay, what needs to be taken care of? This is a partnership. If I see, for example, I'm just going to use a scenario. If just because there is this societal standard that men should go out and do this and that, God forbid if you were to lose your job or something happened to you, I would step up and do what I have to do. There's no question about it. It's not, he's a man, so he has to do this. It's a partnership. I don't look at numbers, 50-50, 25. No, I don't look at that. I look at it as, what can I do to step into this role to help my man and vice versa.
Say what you want to about her eyebrows, but she's the best candidate on the lineup right now. Period. She's giving pageantry answers, but she's on point. Like,
Powerful.
Okay, I'm gonna have you pop one balloon based off of anything you've heard so far and what you've seen.
Okay. They all had like really good answers.
I know, they did.
So that's really hard. But okay.
but yeah, like I said, niggas ain't trying to actually get. Especially now the way this show is blown up, niggas is trying to find a baddie. Let's be real. They're trying to hit that jackpot.
All right, so why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I just want to hear him out. I mean, I like his style. He's handsome, so yeah.
All right, nice. And why'd you end up popping her balloon?
I resonated more with the other answers. It has nothing to do with what she said. Honestly, this is hard. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, let's head back. We do have 3 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
Okay. I'm gonna be different.
Okay.
So imagine this is a scenario-based question. So imagine we're going to an event, ladies, and we have to take my mother with me. Who is sitting in the front seat and who is sitting in the back seat?
Sheesh. Okay, let's start down.
So this is what I'm saying. This is also why I like wearing glasses on the inside, because then I can show my disgust by doing this. You know, you struggle to take them off. What the fuck? What? What?
Oh, okay, let's start here and then we'll go over there.
Sorry, so I would definitely want to sit in the front seat. But I just kind of have a question. How do you manage your relationship with your...
I'm gonna sit in the front seat. You do with that as you will. But I got a question for you. Yeah, pop the balloon. Pop the balloon after that. Boo this man!
with
There's actually no
your
tug of
mom,
war. This is a question that I was asking because I just wanted to gauge your mindset.
Yeah,
You know,
I'm definitely passenger princess.
my mother is the type of lady that would want my lady to sit in the front seat.
Okay.
You know, so I just wanted to see, where your mind was at
Okay.
in that regards. So,
Did that answer your question?
yeah, that is.
And what about here?
Yeah, I was literally going to say right when you said that, I'm definitely sitting in the front. I mean, I would love your mother just like how you love your mother, not as much. But I don't want to be disrespected. I don't want to be with a mama's boy. That's absolutely not going to happen. Yeah, just a respect thing. Yeah.
It was honestly just a respect thing. I just wanted to see if, like, you would just like be humbled enough to be like, oh, Ma, you can sit here. And then she'd be like, no, you are the wife.
Maybe if she had like a disability or something, of course she could sit in the front. I would never like if she had a walker or something. I don't know how old your mother is, but
Yeah.
of course. But if that's not the case,
She would choose the lady
Yes.
first for sure, but I just want to see where my mindset was. That's all.
And then we did get a pop balloon. Let's go
ma'am.
down over here. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I'll just start by saying that I do find you handsome, and I like what you were saying earlier in the fact that you articulated what you like and your desires and things along those lines. For me, the reason why I popped it was because of the question itself. Just in the past, I've gotten questions like that, and I've heard questions like that on social media, and there's always been like a frenzy around those. And for me, I just did not see the significance in the question being asked. And that's just me personally. I just didn't see the significance in it. When I think about myself and my significant other, husband, or something in the future, I'm not thinking about, oh, I'm going to let his mother sit in front. I'm going to sit in front. I'm always going to be respectful of my elders, of course, always and forever. But that's not the first thing that comes to my mind of, well, I'm going to go ahead and let her sit up in the front because this, or I'm going to sit up in the front. I don't think about stuff like that. And so when you asked that question, it was more.
Thank you. Petty. Why are we... Be more like her. What are we talking... Why are we even talking... You knew you was coming on this show. I'm betting you had at least a week, probably 2 weeks ahead of time. They've already done the casting for these shows. Minimum. Maybe even a month. You've had all this time to think of questions, to Google questions, Chat GPT some questions, workshop them joints with AI. And you came on our Let's Pop the Balloon and ask this. You had all the time in the world, bro. Well,
more so me, I'm not gonna have an answer because it's not like I'm going to blatantly disrespect your mother or she would blatantly disrespect me or expect me to sit up in the front. For me, it was just more so of a, I didn't see the point of the question being asked.
Mindset thing. That's all. It wasn't nothing specific. I just wanted to see where your mind was at. Because my mother.
I just want to see what the mindset was a test. It's really what it was a test. See, I just want to see because I'm gonna let you sit up. My mom wouldn't even let you sit in the back, but it was a test. See,
The type of lady that
sit down, man.
respects my lady first, so she would definitely choose you and tell me like, no, let her sit in the front.
I respect that, and I mean,
I just want to see where your mind was at, like with the humbleness and all of that.
Oh yes, and I'm very humble. I don't want that to be confused. I'm very humble, and I do respect my elders. I love elderly people. I hang around them all the time. Anybody who knows me can say that I'm very respectful towards the elderly, and I would put them before me. For me, it was just more so of the question itself and the frenzy, social media, and I'm not trying to connect the two. But for me, I just didn't see the point of asking that question. And I know the intention behind it, but the impact it had on me with it, and the point of asking, I'm like, well, he may not.
Listen, I love how kind she and open and vulnerable she's been with her attraction and her excitement. And yet still willing to stand on bit like, nah, I'm not gonna even entertain this chicanery.
And not like my answer or something along those lines. So.
Roger that.
All right, now she's someone that's your type.
Of course. She's a nice girl.
Thank you. Okay, we've got 2 ladies left. Ladies, any questions for our guy? You do?
With these ROTC ass boots on.
Let's start over
man.
here. What's your question?
So what do you value most in your relationships?
I value respect. I value loyalty. Somebody who's willing to try and not give up, because life is full of ups.
Yada, yada, yada. Okay.
Boo this man! Virginia a lot because of work.
Oh, I have family in Virginia. That's crazy.
So
Where are you?
Oh, I'm in California. Yes.
that's fun.
Yeah, it's a bit of a distance. So what does respect look like to you in a relationship? Because I would say like respect is lacking a lot in relationships. A lot of people say I love you and still hit you, love you and still cheat on you. So what does respect look like?
Respect is just that. Like my woman is my queen. I want her. I want her decision in everything I do. So I'm gonna always confide in her, and we're gonna do it as a team. It's never just my mindset. It's what we can do. It's a partnership. That's how I see it. So yeah.
Also, do you drink?
Yeah.
Or okay.
I drink sometimes. Yeah.
Okay. Do you smoke weed?
No, ma'am. The type of work I do, like I said, government contract.
Yes.
I can't.
So you don't like have substance abuse issues or with alcohol, anything like that?
No.
Okay. I mean, I just want to make sure.
I can't be with
You never know.
anybody. Yeah, I can't be with anybody who's into that lifestyle because of my work, the nature of my job. So.
Sorry, one more question. Sorry.
Okay, one girl.
Last one. Do you prioritize like your health, fitness, nutrition, anything like that?
Yes, ma'am. So right now I'm like on a fitness journey. It's gonna take at least a year. It's not like a 3-month thing. I'm gonna have to do this thing for a year to see where it's at. So yeah.
Just say you just started, bro. It's like it's important. It's important, right? Take that how you will.
Have you started?
I started.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's just where it's at. I just keep going every day.
Okay.
All right. Okay, it's time to pop. We've got 2, I know, 2 wonderful ladies left, but you do have to pick just one. So whose are you popping?
No questions, right?
No. You'll get one more when they come up here.
You guys
But for
asked
now.
Short queen gotta go. I already know.
Okay, if you got a question, is it going to help you really determine between 2 of them? Or are you going to ask?
They're holding on because of his height. Is he really that tall? Am I tripping? I can't really tell who's tall and who. I don't know what is.
Any old question? Is this question going to help you really pick?
I'll just make up my mind.
Okay. Go ahead.
It's fine. You guys are both like, yeah, this is. Oh, I dropped the toothpick.
Got another one for you.
Can I? Yeah.
There you go.
All right.
Okay, go ahead.
Charlie, I'm a nice guy. Okay, just remember that. I'm sorry, but you guys, her eyes was doing something to me. So.
Oh.
I'm cringe.
Between the 2 of you.
Yes, I have 2, but they're quick. Okay. So how do you feel about long distance?
Where are you located?
California. I'm closer to San Diego.
It is what it is. I'm willing to work with it. That's just life. You can't control that.
Let me tell you something. It ain't is what it is. I don't know what city he said he lived in. Let me tell you something, man. If you want to date long distance, you need some money. I'll tell you now, somebody who's been in a couple long distance relationships. Better have some money, boy. You better have a credit card that got a nice little limit on it. Okay? It's not for the faint-hearted. Before we even start talking about all the other stuff, the emotional toll of it, the awkwardness and the inefficiency of getting to know somebody, let's just talk about how much the flights cost, my G. Have you been paying attention to the stock market and economy news lately? We're about to head into a recession. And you want to get a long distance relationship. The economy is about to be recessed.
And then also, like down the line, I'd like to have children. And me personally, I don't want to. I want to raise my children to have a very strong mindset. I don't want them to think that just because of the color of their skin, they're automatically seen as less than, or people are gonna look at them or treat them a certain type of way. They have to work harder because they're black. I don't want to raise my children like that. So how would you raise your child not to have a victim mindset?
That's such a heavy question to ask as like and by the way, before we you already kind of picked them. Like, what do we, that's a heavy question to ask as like hey, I like you, and I think we're going to do this, but just by the way, I don't want my kids to think they got to work harder because they're black. What? That's so much to unpack with that. What?
Okay, that's easy. I'm first generation Ghanaian, so life has not been easy. You had to get it. If you really want it, you got to go for it. So, that's the type of mindset I would instill in the kids. Like, nothing comes easy. You have to fight for it. So, yeah, I'm going to teach them.
She said she got a good government job. Listen. You've seen what Elon and Trump does, the government jobs now. Nobody's safe.
Okay, I was gonna say, I don't want any kids. Well, it's me, I'm black, I can't do anything. I don't want that.
There's no victim mindset. You against you.
Okay.
That's how life works. It's not just you against you.
Okay.
Are you good? Any final question? You're good?
I don't want that.
There's no victim mindset. You against you. Like, nothing comes easy. You have to fight for it. So, yeah, I'm going to teach them that.
Okay.
So, life has not been easy. You had to get it. If you really want it, you got to go for it.
I want to raise my children to have a very strong mindset. I don't want them to think that just because of the color of their skin, they're automatically seen as less than, or people are going to look at them or treat them a certain type of way. They have to work harder because they're black. I don't want to raise my children like that. So how would you raise your child not to have a victim mindset?
Okay, that's easy. I'm first generation.
To not have a victim mindset. It's both and, though. Don't get it twisted. It's both and. Like, teach your child, like, individual and statistics. Statistically speaking, this is how stuff goes for black people in America, and there needs to be something to be done about it. And yet, I want to fight to make sure that you are not part of that statistic. But it's both and.
Ghanaian, so life has not been easy. You had to get it. If you really want it, you got to go for it. So, that's the type of mindset I would instill in the kids. Like, nothing comes easy. You have to fight for it. So, yeah, I'm going to teach them that.
Okay, I was gonna say, I don't want any kids. Well, it's me, I'm black, I can't do anything. I don't want that.
There's no.
I'd have popped my balloon on her off that one. What was me? I'm black, bro. Yeah, it's both, dog. Like, I don't want no victim. I'm like, we're gonna get it. Like, but life is hard because you're black, bro. It is what it is. Now get to it. Life ain't fair. Get to it. Ain't no woe is me, but at the same time, that also don't dismiss it for the people who it really is woe is me, because they have fell to the more extreme sides of the spectrum when it comes to racism and runaway capitalism. Like, just because you didn't fall into the extremes of that spectrum doesn't mean that there are many people outside of their own power that was able that just based on circumstances where they was born, so it's both and. So
Absolutely.
Victim mindset.
Okay.
You against you.
Okay.
That's how life works. It's not just you against you.
Okay.
Are you good? Any final question? You're good?
No.
I'm a basketball coach. I have my own businesses.
Thanks for that, ladies.
and he bagged the baddie. I don't know how, but he did it.
Oh my God. All right, let's bring out our next single guy.
Why is this group so small? I mean, I'd be upset, man, if I had to go last. We're like, man, y'all took all the options away, man.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
I'm Tyler.
Damn, Tyler. I'm sorry, bro. The haircut is clean though. But what's all these shit?
Tyler, how old are you?
29.
And what do you do?
I work in the school system. I'm a basketball coach. I have my own businesses.
Okay, nice.
I have my own businesses. Niggas love to throw that mess in there. What does that mean? Because it don't cost nothing to start an LLC and say I have my own businesses. Are they profitable? Are they actually selling? Are they bringing in revenue? Is the question.
And what are some things like you do for fun?
I'm very adventurous. I love sports. I love working with the youth.
Nice.
Things like I love to read.
Oh, okay.
Cook on my free.
Damn, bro. I'm going to be the cameraman today. Why would you do this? And men, let's let go of the skinny jeans. It was a time. It was great. I lived it. A time was had. It's time to go. It's up there with the skinny eyebrows. Skinny eyebrows and skinny jeans. Just gonna let it Just gonna let it go. Gonna let it go. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? He needs a fresh cut. I think he has he got like a fresh lineup. I think he just didn't want the cut. He's probably, I don't know, growing it out a while. I'm not mad at the haircut. Maybe a little more taper to make it look more intentional. But it's edged up though, for sure. But the skinny cut shirt with the skinny jeans is not. Handsome guy too, I think. And I think that yeah, just let it go.
Free time, things like that.
All right. And what do you look for in a woman?
Someone who's loyal. Someone who is very goal-oriented, very driven. Someone who is wanting to start a future, have a future, things like that.
All right.
That's very important to me.
Yes, definitely. And now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Deal breakers. Hygiene. Bad hygiene is a deal breaker. I don't have too many deal breakers.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
All right.
Bad hygiene is a deal breaker. What kind of women are you talking to at this stage in your life where hygiene is still an issue? Because I'm tell you now, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I just don't frequent places where that has to be a thing that's on my list. It's always trips me out. Like, I feel like they're trying to be nice. Like, they don't want to say any real deal breakers. So they say stuff that most people don't even have an issue with. Like, that's just my perception. Or maybe it is something they actually run into, and I just don't run into it, and it's blowing my mind. Like, when they say my deal breaker is cigarettes, I be like, who is smoking cigarettes? Because I don't know any well-to-do career woman, college-educated, sort of. Yeah, I don't know any black women like that. Black women who go to brunch. That's a category there. Black women who frequent brunch and go on girls' trip to Cancun. I don't know any of them that smoke cigarettes. So it's just not on my list of deal breakers. But I guess it would be a deal breaker if I found out you smoke cigarettes. You know what I found out is a deal breaker for me? And I hope this girl doesn't ever see this live stream. You know, I didn't know this is something I would put this on my deal, and you'd be like, wait, why is that part of your deal breaker? And maybe just like them, they've experienced it. I haven't experienced it, and you probably haven't experienced this, but I did, and I didn't know that it was supposed to be on your list until it happened to me. When I was on FaceTime with this girl, and she was walking her dog. I saw them, the dog, she's taking the dog out to go pee or whatever, whatever, and we just chit-chatting. And they come back in the house, and she get on the bed, and the damn dog gets in the bed with her. After just walking outside. After just walking outside and taking a piss. I ain't see no little wipe down at the door or nothing. They just went out there and pissed and then came back in the house. And you know me, I had to say something. And as I'm saying something about, I was like, yo, did this dog just go out, walk out in the street and piss and then hop in the bed with you? And she kind of laughing it off, like kind of guilt, like, yeah. And as I'm asking this, hello, somebody, the dog licks her in the mouth. I said, all right. And to answer your question before y'all even asked, it was not a white woman. It was a black woman. So yeah. Now on my list of deal breakers is you can't let your dog go out and take a piss and hop in bed with you and also let him kiss you in the mouth. You gotta pick a struggle. Can't let it be both. Both of them are nasty, but you can't have both of them. That's like, wow. That's a deal breaker for me. Kiss a dog in the mouth, pissy dog in the bed.
It's definitely a deal breaker.
Okay. All right, so we did get a pop. Come on over here. Let's see why she ended up popping. Your name and age.
Diamond 28.
All right, and Diamond, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
You're very handsome. just not my exact type that I would go for. That's all. But yeah, that's it. You're very handsome though.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. And now is Diamond someone that's your type?
Yeah, she's very well put together. If I'd seen her, I definitely would. Yeah.
All righty. We've got 3 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them
All
a
right,
question.
I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta zoom through this because I gotta go. Cut this one short. Let me see who he ended up with, or did he end up with anybody at all? Holy sh! This is what I want to see. Oh my gosh, I know that's gotta be some drama.
Going over there then. All right.
Okay.
And a little bit taller. So it's a no. I'm sorry.
Okay.
You knew he was short. Why'd you wait to get his hopes up just to let him know he wasn't tall enough?
Alrighty, I'll have you head back on over there then. All right, well, that's all the balloons popped, unfortunately, but thank you so much for coming on. Let's give it up for him, guys. I'll take this. Thank you.
I feel bad for him, man. He's gotta get a better fit, bro.
All right, let's bring out our next single guy.
A fit don't solve everything, I know, but
Hello, welcome in. I'll have you hold this. Oh, that's such a good And what's your name?
Ayo Quinn.
Quinn, how
Yes,
old are you?
I'm 33.
And what do you do?
oh, what is black men? Are we okay? 33? I don't see 33 anywhere. I thought surely he was 44. Surely.
I am a personal trainer. I help people become better versions of themselves through physical activity. I also have a LLC, Be Almighty, which is my fitness brand. We print shirts for other companies,
Nice.
I have an LLC. This nigga must live in Atlanta.
different brands, and I also do filmmaking.
I got an LLC too. All jokes aside, if you run a business, you should actually have an LLC. Don't all that sole proprietor stuff is just get an LLC, fam.
Name is Visuals. So we shoot short films, music videos, etc. Any client that needs it.
Cool.
Damn, 33, bro. Shit.
All right, and what are some things you like to do for fun?
Things I like to do for fun. All right, so I like to travel. Of course, everybody does that.
It's not just the gray hair that's doing it though. Like that's obviously that's part of it, but I think it's also the tattoos that look like somebody who is 45 that got tattoos.
Right.
Different. I like to do like fitness events,
This doesn't like
go to music
33-year-old
events,
tattoos.
anything spontaneous. Like I'm kind of much of a wild guy, so it's
Okay.
like I just like to have fun. Like I work for
The
fun.
tattoos are aging him, to me as well.
I feel like it's just the way you talk, and I see you as someone like a friend, business partner, like not really my partner, but as like somebody close. That's it. That's the reason why I pop my balloon.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
Oh, she looks good.
Bro, he just got this shirt. He's like, oh, I'm getting this for the Arlette show. This shirt is fresh out the plastic.
I would say like my type physically, but she cool peoples.
Thank you.
Let's go on over here. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
On A29, and I felt more of a friendship vibe. Like I feel like we would probably kick it off more as friends than like lovers, maybe. I guess I should say.
And when you walk, I was like, oh my gosh, and he has tattoos as well on his arms. And I was just like, oh my gosh, you look just like my cousin. And I was like, well, let me hear him out some more. But I was like, you
Damn, like my cousin, your friend. Damn that. Ooh.
remind me so much of my
Is
cousin.
your cousin an adult content creator?
No, he works in. I know he's an entrepreneur, but I know he has like some type of business.
Why would you ask somebody if their cousin isn't a porn star? What are we talking about here?
But he's in North Carolina, and like y'all remind me of each other so much. And I was just like, cuz, and I was like, oh man, and I want to hear you out some more. And I was just like, and you
Like,
clean,
dope.
you clean cut and
Appreciate
everything,
it.
like you got it going on. And I was like, wow,
Appreciate
you remind me of my cousin so much. And I was like, dang. And so yeah,
So
but very
nice.
clean cut and you're handsome.
I appreciate it.
No, she's someone that's your type.
I mean, she's not really my type, but she seems like she's cool. Like she's a vibe. You know, so we probably be laughing like a mother together.
Exactly.
She not my type. But you niggas, I need y'all to know where y'all stand at in the market, so you realize when you say she not my type, like your type might not be. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I feel bad that she didn't get no, but there wasn't really a lot of great options on the men's side anyway. So I mean, I guess I shouldn't feel bad. I'm gonna look her up though. Check out her page. Maybe we'll talk about her next time. But I really liked Pink Dress Woman. She was a great candidate.
All right, well, that is all the balloons popped, unfortunately, but thank you so much for coming on. Let's give it up for him, ladies. Thank you.
He just need to cut the hair off. That would make him look young, even if it was still gray. Like just cut it, get a fade, bro. This. At least you got to shout out your LLC.
Thank you everyone for tuning into this episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. If you'd like to be featured in any of our upcoming episodes, make sure you click on that link in the description box below and fill out a form to be considered.
All right.
Also, don't forget to like.
Hope y'all enjoyed it. That's my time. It's been real. Next time I'll play somebody in chess. Who knows? I don't know. Let's get back to it. More updates on the way. Love y'all. Time to go hoop.